Good evening, this is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Mechelle, and we're going to do your Dark Goddess for February reading. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share the channel so that we can reach a broader audience. I'm so thankful to all of my subscribers, and I can't wait to see where this little channel goes in this next coming year. Please tell me that retrograde isn't screwing you over as badly as it is me. I can hardly speak this last week and a half. Oh, my mercy. All right, we're moving on with Libra. All right, Libra, please remember that you can take it, toss it, turn it, flip it, flop it, put it any way you want it. But if it doesn't resonate, leave it, and I'll catch you in the next video. Two more shuffles. All right. No, I'm okay with that. It's a lot of major arcana, Libra. All right. So, the energy in your past is the Five of Swords and the Lovers. So I feel like there was a connection or a decision you made due to some... Okay, two storylines. They're getting messed up here. First of all, I feel like there was a connection that you were in where there was some manipulation, sneakiness, some sort of... codependency. I just feel like, to me, the Five of Swords is almost like the devil for the like out of the suit cards. So when I see the Five of Swords, it makes me feel very much like a betrayal, right? I feel very betrayed by it. And the Lovers can mean one of two things. It can either mean the lovers, the divine pair. I typically read it more in a traditional manner, which is a decision. It's a choice, right? But it's a big choice because it's a major arcana. It's like do or do not. There's no gray there. So I feel like your hands were tied and you kind of had to make a certain choice for some of you because of betrayals that were taking place. You didn't want to walk away from a situation, but because of the way somebody else dealt with the situation, you had no choice but to just settle up and leave. In the current energy, you've got the Hermit paired with the Queen of Swords. So you have I believe you kind of become a little bit cold because of this. You've also become very lytical and in your head. You don't work from your head space or from your heart space anymore at all. You're trying to not allow your emotions and your heart to dictate how you're going to go forward. With the Hermit here, though, that tells me that it's definitely a struggle for you. Being that lytical feels very out of nature. We just got the King of Swords, so it was a divine pair for some of you. If you have Taurus or you're dealing with a Taurus, please go watch Taurus because a lot of these cards came up, but the King and Queen of Swords came out in their reading too, so you might want to check that out. Your immediate future energy, only one card came out for it. I was going to pull a second, but I don't think I need to. It's the Chariot. And that's what I feel like. I feel like you have a really good idea of where you want things to go, and you're headed straight for it. You're done waiting around. You're done. I just get this I'm very over it feeling. I'm done with this. And I think you're making the only option. You're taking the only option. It's not like you're making the best choice. It's like the only choice. It's time to walk away from this. It's time to be done with it. Whatever it is, you've fed it as much as you can, and it's time to just let that go. All right. Possible outcome for Libra, please. Possible outcome for Libra. Two more cards, please. Thank you. The Ace of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, or upright. So yeah, so possible outcome is once you kind of come out of this Queen of Swords, I feel like you'll transition into that Queen of Cups where you'll start to learn how to, really own your own emotions again and be okay in your own emotions. Once you do that, you're going to be able to turn this star and this Ace of Cups around, and you'll be able to. But for right now, you're feeling very stagnant, and you're feeling like, you know what? Even if the best offer in the world came in right now, I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't even be bothered to entertain the idea. All right, and advice. Advice for Libra. Oh, that's a lot of advice, guys. Okay, so the advice is the Three of Cups in reverse paired with the Chariot, so it's definitely time to, it's time to pull. It's time to pull. You could be looking at a, there seems to be too many people up in here. So you could be dealing with a third party situation, and that could be something that could have been the sneakiness in this past that came to light, and as soon as you figured that out, you kind of you pulled away, and you really went inside yourself, and then you fucking, I'm gone, because the Chariot came out again, right? So as soon as you found out that third party was a thing, you were done, which leads into the Tower paired with the Ten of Swords. So you felt very betrayed. You felt very heartbroken. It felt like this person was just, every time you turned around, you were learning more and more about the situation or the person that was just being very, very... It was heartbreaking. Like it was like, just when I thought things couldn't get worse, yep, there we go. Something else, someone else, again, more. And then you've got the, so their advice is to Four of Swords paired with the Ace of Pentacles, which is, it's time for you to start again. Really grieve that relationship, grieve what you lost, grieve the time you lost, grieve what will never be, but then release it and allow yourself to take your Ace of Pentacles and start new, plant new seeds. So acknowledge what happened. The universe wants you to acknowledge, because then you don't have to repeat. As long as you acknowledge it and you have learned the lesson from it, then you don't have to repeat it, right? So really take that time in the hermit mode right now and dissect it so that you don't have to repeat it. Can I get an Oracle of E for Libra, please? One Oracle of E for Libra, please. One totem card for Libra, please. One totem card. That's too many. One totem card, please. One totem card. Okay. And we'll pull one Dark Goddess. All right. One Dark Goddess for Libra, please. One card for Libra. All right, let's read them. So your Oracle of E is hasta la vista, baby. What did I say? Right? Like everything's telling you it's time to pull your shit out of there and take off home. The totem you got is worthwhile. Life is not about being taught a lesson for getting something wrong. It's about having an experience that adds richness to your life. And your Dark Goddess card is Wrath. I'll show it to you, and then I'm going to read it from the book, and then you guys will be done. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel and the videos so that we can reach a broader audience, so that these messages can make it to who needs them. And eventually I will find this in the book, and then I can read it. All right, so you got Wrath. Ferocious winds blow, be warned. Ways must change, loss is mourned. Neglect respect upon one's path, and face the fury of her wrath. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Dark goddess foresight. Someone is out to cause trouble. Your past is catching up with you. Stop astonishing the situation. Your habit of deliberately arousing hostility will aggravate you. Don't back down for fear of insecurity or someone's fury. Invite peace in to cool that hot temper. Watch your wounds, let it temper. All right, guys, I hope that this finds you with love and light. And until we meet again, Libra, blessed be. Good night.